Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Mary with MaryGreeley News. I want to talk more about these F-35 fighter jets that Saudi Arabia wants to buy. I did do a video yesterday about how the U.S. announced a massive $142 billion arms deal with Saudi Arabia, one of the largest in history. Energy, defense, and technology deals totaling $300 billion were signed. Sale of the F-35 fighter jets also is on the table, but decision is uncertain. In my own personal opinion, I think Trump will okay the deal, but I believe, maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong, it has to go before Congress first. Another reason I believe this will happen, Prince Salman aims to increase Trump's pledge investment of $600 billion to $1 trillion. I think about the $1 trillion to get a citizenship here in the United States. Now, Israel has owned F-35s for 9 years, building multiple squadrons. Recently on Reuters, the United States and Saudi Arabia have discussed Riyadh's potential purchase of Lockheed Martin's F-35 jets. Two sources briefed on the discussion told Reuters, referring to a military aircraft that the kingdom has reportedly been interested in for years. But the only problem is right now they're being accused of violations of human rights there in Yemen. Another reason is if Washington would permit the kingdom to move forward with the purchase, that would give Saudi Arabia an advanced weapon used by close ally Israel, one of the sources also said. Quantitative military edge with Israel has come up, the second source said, referring to the U.S. guarantee that Israel receives more advanced American weapons than Arab states. But recent moves by Trump has shown that he is turning his back on Israel. He recently made a deal with Yemen not to fire upon American assets or military warships there, but when it comes to firing upon Israel, well, that was not part of the agreement. So it's like Yemen got the go-ahead to continue their attack on Israel, as long as they don't attack the United States assets. The United States has worked to ensure Israel's quantitative military edge for more than 50 years. In 2008, Congress wrote America's long-standing commitment to Israel's QME into law and required the president to continually assess whether it is being maintained. Once again, Israel has owned F-35s for 9 years, building multiple squadrons. They bought them all from the United States. But the governments of the Gulf have long sought the most advanced fighter jets built with stealth technology, allowing it to evade enemy detection. If the U.S. did approve the transfer, Saudi Arabia would be the only second Middle East state after Israel to operate F-35s. The F-35 is currently operated by the U.S. and 19 ally nations, including some non-NATO members, such as South Korea, Japan, Australia, and Israel. But several NATO members are now preparing to acquire dozens of new F-35s to replace their aging fleets. That include aircraft from the U.S., Europe, and even Cold War Soviet-made fighters. $142 billion of the deal made with Saudi Arabia was focused on weapons. Washington said it is made up of state-of-the-art war-fighting equipment and dozens of services from U.S. defense firms such as Lockheed Martin and Boeing. The potential sale of F-35 aircraft drew criticism with regards to maintaining Israel's quantitative military edge, a policy enshrined in U.S. law, as well as concerns regarding human rights violation during the Yemeni civil war and Saudi Arabia's role therein. Additionally, concerns have been raised that procurement of the F-35s could spark a regional arms race there in the Middle East. Yeah, being offered the carrot of $1 trillion, I think he'll go for it. What are your thoughts? But like I said, I believe it has to go before Congress first. And yeah, Congress is corrupt. So what are your thoughts? Please put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.